Hey everyone, it's Hirsch Wilson. Today is July 13th. I hope you're doing well, even though the times continue to be difficult. I've been thinking about this roller coaster ride we've been on and how it affected everyone. I know I have roller coastered through depression and anxiety, and then some euphoria, and then anger over the last couple of months. Part of it is just the inconceivable nature of where we are. How can our country, allegedly one of the most scientifically advanced countries in the world, be seeing almost 70,000 cases of the coronavirus every day, while the European Union, which is just about the same size as us, is seeing only 5,000 cases a day? How at the national level can we be fighting about masks and fighting about whether this is serious or not? There is an old African saying that when elephants fight, the grass suffers. Well, we're the grass and we're getting pounded. So what can we do? The moment we're in today reminds me of climbing in the mountains. You start off in the morning, you're a little trepidatious because it's hard, but you get going. 4 hours on the trail, you can see the peak ahead of you. It's rocky and treeless. So you go through the tree line, and there it is, this peak. You slog up that mountain, and then you get to the top. And then you notice something, that this is not the actual peak, that the actual peak rises up behind the first peak almost another 1,000 feet. Climbers report, and I've been there, that when you see this other peak towering above you another 1,000 feet, it can be a discouraging and even a disabling moment. We are at that same point now. We've had a long and arduous climb for the last couple of months, and now we get to this false peak, and we see that there's much more to be done. There's another peak, another mountain to climb. But two things are apparent to me. The first is that we don't have a choice about turning back. There is no back to go to. All we can do is move forward. The second thing to remember is that the false peak syndrome is mostly mental. We can be tired, we can be overwhelmed, but the most important thing is to conquer that voice in our heads that says, I can't do this. Like climbing, it means putting one foot in front of the other. It means stopping occasionally and doing a mental checklist. In the mountains, my mental checklist is the weather's fine, I've got food and water, my legs are tired, but I'm not exhausted. I have enough daylight to make it to the top and get home. And I run that checklist constantly just to make sure to be rational about how I'm feeling. In the same way now, I think it's important to occasionally stop and run a mental checklist. I'm fine, I'm healthy, my family's fine, we're doing okay, and we will get through this. So hang in there, try not to get too discouraged. We will get through this together. Wear your mask, keep your distance, be brave, be kind, and follow the science.